Welcome back to the Icecrown Raid Guide. I'm Splug, and in this video I'll be showing you our strategy for controlling the Abomination in the Professor Putricide encounter. To reinforce how similar this task is in both the 10 and 25 player versions, I've combined recordings from both encounters. As there is only one tanking job for the first two phases of the encounter, it's very likely you'll want one of your off-tanks driving the Abomination. To take control of it, just run up to and use the table Putricide is waiting next to. You will get a debuff that will transform you after about 6 seconds. After being transformed, the effect is flagged as a disease and can be removed as normal. Doing so will dispel the Abomination, so be sure no one is cleansing. The Abomination only has 3 abilities, and they are used in a fairly simple cycle: Drink Slime, Regurgitate Slime, and Mutated Slash. The first 2 abilities are critical to the encounter mechanics. The third is used only during downtime to increase raid damage. The Abomination also has a resource mechanic called Slime Energy, similar to the Pyrite used in the Flame Leviathan encounter in Ulduar. Drinking slime will restore 4 slime energy per use, but requires standing in or near a pool of slime. It will also reduce the size of whatever slime pool you are standing in, eventually removing the pool entirely. This is the only way to remove a slime pool once it is created. Regurgitating slime will apply damage over time, as well as a 50% movement reduction debuff to either of the experiments spawned by Putricide throughout phases 1 and 2. The effect costs 50 slime energy, has a long range to reach almost across the room, and lasts 20 seconds. Mutated Slash does not require any resources and deals several thousand damage to a target in melee range, as well as applying a 4% armor reduction effect per use. Again, while this ability is beneficial to raid damage, it does not perform a critical role to the encounter. Starting shortly after the encounter begins, and roughly every 30 to 35 seconds after the first, Putricide will spawn 2 slime puddles under random players in the raid. The slime will slowly expand, taking up progressively larger amounts of the room. Your job as the Abomination is to remove the slime from the room, while being sure to have 50 slime energy ready for the experiment. If you're not sure about finishing the slime puddle before acquiring the necessary slime energy, let it grow a bit more first. Roughly every 40 seconds, Putricide will begin to create an unstable experiment. Shortly after, an ad will spawn under one of the 2 large tubes in the room. The green slime will always spawn first, and they will alternate from there. Your job as the Abomination is to wait until the spawn selects a player to pursue, then immediately apply regurgitated slime to it. Landing the debuff a bit early wastes a small amount of the snare's time, as the experiment will be stationary briefly, but it is far better than waiting too long and letting it run at full speed. Remember that you can fire the debuff at quite some distance, and can continue to drink a slime pool while doing so if necessary. If everything is going well, you'll be able to fulfill these 2 tasks with 5 to 10 seconds left free each cycle. Run up to either Putricide or the experiment and hammer away with Mutated Slash. The attack can do close to 20,000 damage on top of a 10,000 damage auto attack, making it a solid contribution even before the debuff is applied. From there, repeat the cycle of drinking the slime pools, slowing the experiments, and tossing out melee damage until Putricide is at 35%. The additional Phase 2 mechanics do not change the Abomination's job at all, and when Phase 3 begins at 35%, you'll return to your normal form to help tank the boss. The only exception is that if the 80% health Phase 2 start occurs while there is slime on the ground, you may have some difficulty eating all the slime. Be sure not to forget about slowing experiments. but try to remove the extra slime pool as quickly as possible at the start of Phase 2. If you cannot catch up by the second wave of slime pools, don't worry about it anymore. The pools have a maximum size, and once they've reached it, you won't be able to eat them in time without letting a new pool spawn and grow to the same size. Thanks for watching this movie. As always, feel free to ask questions or add suggestions either on YouTube or in the strategy thread on TankSpot.com. Good luck! If you'd like more information about this encounter or would like to learn more about downloading this movie, click more info on the movie information box on YouTube to head directly to TankSpot. Also, be sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button to the right to be automatically notified as we release movies. Finally, TankSpot donors can download all of these movies in high definition directly from our servers. Click the second link in the movie information box to learn more about this service.